to tell some same-sex marriage, and here is a video that they interview children between the age of 5 and 13, and you can see the opinion of children about this issue. Their attitude toward the same-sex marriage is incredible. And for example, some say it's a new concept. And at first they can accept, but the less they will, they said it's amazing and it's a good thing. So most of them support gay marriage. They are gay, they can marry, because it doesn't matter if a boy marry a boy or a girl marry a girl, just like people marry their lover, and it's a good news. Today we are going to talk about same-sex marriage. Same-sex marriage is defined as a union between two people who are of the same gender or biological sex. And the definition of the word marriage is a topic often comes up when discussing same-sex marriage. Whether or not to recognize it remains a source of debate as far as civil rights, political, and social issues go. Here we will discuss a survey that from the PRI on U.S. attitudes toward LGBT issues and show how other related topics have changed in recent years. First, the majority of Americans favor allowing gay and lesbian couples to legally marry, but the number is surging. It's less than 1/3 approved in 2003. So big victories like the Supreme Court striking down the Defense of Marriage Act don't appear to have had a huge effect on Americans' thinkings. Second, about 5% of Americans identify as LGBT people. The editors note that the public have overestimated the size of that population at 20%. Third, people who believe that AIDS is God's punishment for immoral sexual behavior form a shrinking minority, from 36% to 14% of Americans believe in the theory of divine retribution. Fourth, Jewish and the unaffiliated are the most supportive same-sex marriage. Since 2003, people who identify themselves as affiliated with no religion have more than doubled. The group approved same-sex marriage at a rate of 73%, trailing the Jewish community's resounding approval rate at 83%. 5. Evangelicals and Protestants among the religious groups are least supportive, but they are becoming more tolerant. There are 10 points increase, and the groups were also the most likely to say that being gay or lesbian are due to upbringing or environment rather than something a person is born with. 6. Catholics are perceived as least friendly to LGBT people. Nearly 16% of Americans publicly sees the Catholic Church as unfriendly to LGBT, but they said they support them and were less likely to say that it goes against their religious belief. 7. Republicans have a long way to go in winning over the LGBT community. 8. Earlier, when legal same-sex marriage was hardly a reality, opponents said that they prefer a decision made on a federal level. But now that 17 states have legalized it, those supporters are more likely to support a federal action, while the opponents are more likely to say that issues should be left to states to decide. So we can see that people who feel that public opinion is with them tend to support a federal solution to the same-sex marriage debate. 9. Most of Americans incorrectly believe that many anti-discrimination are in place, but the truth is there's not. Many states also lack of anti-discrimination protection based on sexual orientation or gender identity. The proponents of such laws said that the widespread belief that the measure already exists makes it hard to build political momentum. 10. Young people and old people are not on the same page. The groups that are most upset to same-sex marriage show significant generation gaps. The majority approval rule does not apply. For instance, for Southerners and rural residents, Black Americans as a whole, but it does apply to the millennial slice of all those groups. So overall, nearly 70% of millennials support same-sex marriage. Thank you.
I'm going to introduce gay marriage in America. A wave of those who have been The rulings effectively opened the floodgates to what has been a gradual push for marriage equality. On August 1, Minnesota and Rhode Island became the 12th and 13th states to allow gay marriage. New Jersey followed suit on October 21 after a judge overturned the state's ban and Governor Chris dropped his appeal of the ruling. That means same-sex marriage is now legal in 14 states and Washington, D.C. Illinois is set to become the 15th state to approve gay marriage after lawmakers passed a bill on November 5 and Governor Pat Green is expected to sign it into law on November 20. Or we could wait until next convention. The Fever State has a constitutional ban on same-sex marriage, though it does recognize one's license by other states. The Program Marriage Organization Oregon United for Marriage is currently collecting signatures to get a referendum overturning that ban on the 2014 ballot. If that happens, a majority of Oregonians are likely to back it. A poll last year from Democratic Front Public Policy polling found that 54% of Oregonians would vote in favor of same-sex marriage. And North Carolina facing the issue. The Tar Heel State voted last year for a constitutional amendment banning same-sex marriage, which passed with 61% of the vote. Lawsuits challenging the ban have been filed, but some government officials aren't waiting on the court. From County Register of Deeds Drew Risinger established applications for marriage license from gay couples because he said he was moved by the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on DOMA. He was eventually stopped by the state's attorney general, but support for gay marriage in the state is on the rise. A poll released in September from North Carolina Wesleyan University found that 43% of North Carolinians back with a 5% increase in 7 months. Gay marriage around the world. A growing number of governments around the world are considering whether to grant legal recognition to same-sex marriage. More than 1,000 countries currently have national laws allowing gays and lesbians to marry, mostly in Europe and North America. In 2 other countries, including the United States, some jurisdictions allow same-sex couples to wed, while others do not. There are about 14 countries that allow gay marriage. For example, like Argentina, New Zealand, South Africa, France, Norway, Canada, and so on. And I will introduce some countries on this. The first, number 1, Norway. Since January 29, gay couples in Norway legally have been able to marry, adopt children, and undergo artificial insemination. The new law replaced a 1992 law permitting civil unions.
Time's up. Our time's up. Can you use your own words to tell us what you were talking about? Yeah. Just some highlights of the situations in the United States and around the world. Using your own words. Don't read from your script. We don't understand what you were talking about. So use your own words. Tell us some key points about the situations around the world and in the United States.
Well, there are about 19 countries allow gay marriage. And
19 countries.
19.
19 countries in the world.
And America, about 14 states allow gay marriage.
And you're telling a lot of other stuff, what you were talking about.
How the country
For example, you put down Norway and Canada here, so there must be something you want to tell us about these two countries.
finally governments allow gay marriage and how the people think.
How? Yes. How do people think? Okay, let's move on to the next part, and we'll come back to you. You may want to summarize in your own words some of the key points in your presentation.
In Taiwan, there was also a protest against the draft bill of diverse formation recently. They expressed their thought of opposing same-sex marriage. And the former two organizations are on the negative side of LGBT. And the latter one fights for legislating for diverse formation. And the upper logo is this 下一代幸福联盟. And lower than this is the logo of 台湾伴侣权益推动联盟. And finally, I'm going to share some views of points that I have seen on the internet. First is about reproduce. Some people claim that only a man with a woman could bear a baby. So a family with a man and a woman is truly normal. On the other hand, homosexual would aggravate the problem of low fertility. However, infertile couple cannot have a baby too. It means that they also should not get married. The infertile couple can accept various
ways to prove it, so do homosexual. Or they can just adopt a child, helping the children in a social margin. And about character identified. Maybe some would say that it will confuse the kids, or even wrongly impact them. But how can you say LGBT is wrong? And do not forget that most LGBT grow up in a family with a mom and a dad. One may not change his or her sexual orientation easily. I think that love is the key point in fact. A kid can grow up happily with lots of love. And about disease, some people say that homosexual is at the high risk of infecting HIV. But the fact is that less knowledge and the wrong habit of sex result in AIDS, not because of homosexual. And there are something interesting about LGBT in science. Earlier, some people considered homosexual as a kind of mental disease. Until 1993, a research showed that homosexual is likely to be related to gene. That is, some homosexual is natural. Maybe many people have the potential gene of being LGBT. According to a report, LGBT also happens among animals and is not rare. For example, penguins, dolphins, giraffe, monkey, newt, sheep, and fruit bat, fly, and so on. It includes birds, sea animals, mammals, and even insects. At the end, what is most important of marriage? I think it is for who are being in love, and it's promise they want to make for each other. How precious love is. Whether they get married or not, it's their choice and their right, which others should not deprive it. I support LGBT because I believe in love only. Others do not matter. No matter how you think of LGBT, just respect. Yeah, thank you. And questions. Number 1, what does the term LGBT refer to? Number 2, what are the factors that cause the same-sex marriage debate? Number 3, do you agree or disagree with same-sex marriage? Why? How many countries allow gay marriage? Number 6, if you have gay brother or sister, what would you think about them? Number 7, if you were gay, would you tell this to your parents? Number 7, who has the potential gene of being LGBT? Who? Yeah.
Are you asking what species? Or who?
Yeah. Number 8, what causes AIDS? Number 9, can you give us 3 animal examples which might be LGBT? Number 10, are you LGBT? What do you think about LGBT. Yeah.
I think that's overlap with one of the questions, one of the previous questions. One of the previous questions asked about your opinion on same-sex marriage or LGBT community.
Yeah.
Okay, any